Well, this is my first children's book. This is the soft cover version. It's called The Dog and the Dolphin. And my family used to vacation on Sanibel Island in Florida. And one time, several years back, I happened to be on the beach and I noticed an interesting interaction between a dog and a dolphin. And I went back to my room and I scratched down some notes about the story that I observed. And I also tried to do a few little diagrams, and they're pretty much stick diagrams because I'm not a very good artist. And I just put it aside for a while and I thought, you know, this will be a good story to tell because it was a friendship between a red Irish setter and a dolphin. And they played together in the water, and the dog would follow the dolphin running one way, going one way in the water, and he would be running on the beach, and the dolphin would go the other way, the dog would turn the other way. The dog grabbed a frisbee and ran in the water. They started to play together, and it was a pretty amazing story. So I thought, well, now I have grandkids, and I wanted to have a little legacy for them. And also at Purdue North Central, we have an early childhood education program. So I've actually spoken in some of their classes once in a while, and I thought, well, I'm going to try to make this into a book. And like you said, I did publish a book earlier called Owners versus Players, Baseball and Collective Bargaining, but I did that the more traditional method. I went through a publishing company. But there are a lot of ways you can publish nowadays, and so I went to createspace.com where you can publish your own book, and I used a consultant and helped me. And I have my own artist friend, his name is Michael Chelich, and he's from Munster, Indiana. He's a terrific artist. He brought these two characters, the dog Red and the dolphin, to life. And so I explained to Mike what I wanted, and I showed him my little sketches, and he made some sketches. And from start to finish, it took about 6 months. And so anybody who's interested, you can go on, if you go to your Amazon account and just type in my name, James B. Dworkin, or you can type in the name of the book, The Dog and the Dolphin. It comes up, and you can see there's already about 5 reviews on there, and people have been reading it. And the thing I like about it, it's about friendship, and you know, just kind of stuff you guys like to do it in this operation. Good news, and you know, who would have thought that a dog and a dolphin would be friends? And if a dog and a dolphin can be friends, why can't many people in the world be friends? Why can't politicians be friends? And why can't people get along with one another? And so this book has maybe 225 words. But I'm very passionate about young kids and reading, and so I'm hopeful that many, many young families will acquire this book and be able to show it to the kids, and they'll grow up with it. And I hope it's one of the first books they have. And just to tie this back into Purdue North Central one more time, the proceeds from the book, I'm really interested in these students that study early childhood education, so I'm going to use some of the proceeds for a scholarship in early childhood education to make it possible for people to continue on in their education. But it's a happy book, and it's a happy story. And I have read the book at several first grade and kindergarten classes in Michigan City and LaPorte, and it's really been a lot of fun. The kids get a lot out of it, and so I really hope that we can have this book in many book packs for young kids going back to school.